Hello everyone, my name is Vince. Welcome to Yin Yoga. For this class, you'll need props like bolsters or pillows, blocks or bricks, or any similar props that you have readily available at home. Let's all come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Just to allow ourselves to fully arrive right here in the present moment. Wherever you are, try to be aware of everything external, such as sounds, scents, temperature, and everything internal in the body, in the heart, in the mind, and in the breath. We can use different terms for this awareness. We can use mindfulness, consciousness, attention, whichever word you choose. Should all mean the same, which is another term, tuning into. We will try to reconnect within, but it doesn't mean that we will shut off from what is outside. We will try to be aware of as many elements of each present moment of life that our senses and our awareness can capture. Nothing that you need to judge. Just observe. Stillness helps. Softening helps. Relaxation helps. So try to find those areas in the body and in the heart and in the mind where you can be less serious and more relaxed and soft. Take a deep breath. Cherish that breath. And we come into our first pose called butterfly, placing the soles of the feet in front of us, soles of your feet The heels do not have to be too close to the groin. You can either slide them away from you or move your sit bones back. If there's a big gap in between the knees, there's that space in between the knees and the mat, you can place your props, like your blocks. Nothing too particular about how the props are, as long as they serve you and help you find that sweet spot. Take an inhale, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, we're going to fold forward and down. Notice if there's any knee pain. Notice how high or low your head or your body is. Some of us will be able to come down to where our feet are. And if you end up there, just stay there. That is your edge. But not everyone can find that access. You can place your props in between the thighs and the belly. You can place props on top of your feet. You can fold your props, because some of you will stop here, and that is perfectly fine. As long as you're feeling a nice stretch on your inner legs, and as long as you're feeling a nice decompression in the lower back, you are doing what this pose is designed to do. And you don't need to really exert so much effort. You don't need to pull yourself. You don't need to push yourself. Just stay. Just be. Once you find your edge, try to find stillness. How can you minimize movement and stay in the pose for around the 4 to 5 minute time period that we will apply long static holds on our joints on each of the poses. Another way to find that spot where you can rest is if you just rest on your hands. Maybe you can bend your arms, place the chin or the forehead on your hands. Or maybe you can rest your forehead on your forearms. Please notice your knees while you're in this butterfly pose. If there's any knee pain, you may either back off or adjust by adding support. Again, there's no strict way of how to use props. There's no strict alignment look. As long as you're feeling this on your inner legs and along the fascial network on your back, the tissues are benefiting from the time that you are spending in this pose. Take an inhale Please energize your hands, your arms, and very gently we'll prop ourselves up. We'll place the props aside. And then we're going to help the knees come up. We're going to step our feet wide apart. And then we're going to windshield wiper our knees from side to side, just to allow our selves to feel the slide and glide on our hips. Now, can you extend your left leg, and can you help the right ankle travel over your left thigh? Maybe your left ankle can reach up to the sides of the left leg. Maybe your right knee is above the left knee. You might need props. You can place props in between the knees or on the outside of the right thigh. We're going to come into what we call a half shoelace pose to try to give a nice stretch on the whole back of your legs. Take an inhale. And slowly, as you exhale, we're going to fold forward and down. And as you come down, ask yourself, how can you support your forehead? Is it through a brick that you can place on top of the right knee? Or will it be comfortable to place a pillow or a bolster on top of your groin or thigh? Or maybe you can place your elbows on top of the right knee. Rest the chin, the head on your hand. Or rest your forehead. So in this practice, we want to try to support our bones as much as we can so that the muscles relax and soften. So try to relax your feet. Try to please relax your legs. Try to soften the groin area, the spine, the hands. Relax your arms. Relax the neck and the face. Just try to find softness where you can discover softness. Try to introduce suppleness to any tension that you might catch in any part of your body. So we're trying to give you a nice stretch on the whole back of your body. What will help is if you relax the toes and try to see if you can move or imagine moving your heels forward, and then try to imagine pulling the left sit bones back, and you'll notice that long stretch. If the hamstrings are complaining, feel free to place a prop, a rolled up towel or blanket or your bolster under the left knee. The props, your blocks, your bolsters are there to help you find that sweet spot so that you can get the most out of each pose. To stretch and stress the connective tissues, your ligaments, the fascia, to strengthen the bones, the joints, and to try to apply healthy stress so that you can trigger lubrication for those joints. Our body is very intelligent. We are our own best healers. Take an inhale. Slowly energize your hands and your arms. Slowly we'll roll ourselves up. Can you place your left hand on top of the right knee and then gently place the right hand behind you? And only if it's comfortable, only if it feels right, we will come into a gentle twist facing the right shoulder. Just relax here. Take an inhale. And we'll slowly face front. Place the props aside. And then gently guide that right foot. Step your feet wide apart. And again, we will windshield wiper our knees from side to side. This time we will extend our right leg. We will guide the right ankle over the left leg. Place that right knee over the left. Place that left knee over the right knee. So your knees are stacked one on top of the other. You can place your props to support the left thigh or maybe the left knee. Take an inhale and lift the arms up. And as you exhale, we will fold forward. And you'll notice a gap in between the forehead and your knees or the legs. Try to grab a block or any prop to support your forehead. Or maybe just use your hands. Try to relax your feet. Try to relax your legs. Again, try to imagine bringing your heels forward and bringing the right sit bones back. You can rest on your forearms and notice the stretch along the whole back of your legs, the hamstrings, the lower back. If it's too much for those areas, you can support the body by placing a bolster under the right knee. These areas of our body, the lower back, the hamstrings, are believed to really tighten. The fiber on the tissues shorten. With lack of use, while staying home, while sitting. So it's good to be able to stretch them, give them ways to elongate, to detoxify. Imagine stagnated particles moving through the tissues into the bloodstream as we lengthen and stretch the tissues. This is a natural way to detoxify our body. And as we are stretching and detoxifying our body, try to use this opportunity as well to detoxify the mind and the heart. Life is a constant practice of taking in goodness and releasing any bitterness, badness. Slowly take an inhale. Energize your hands and your arms. And slowly we're going to prop ourselves up. Place the props aside. Gently place your right hand on top of the left knee and the left hand behind you. And we're going to come into a twist, gazing towards the left shoulder only if it feels good and it feels right. Just relax your face. Just relax the neck. Just relax and soften. Every time we release is an opportunity to reboot, to refresh, to start anew. Take an inhale, slowly face front. Try to help that left ankle untangle and step the feet wide apart so that we can windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And then can you make your way to lie down on your belly? Rest your forehead on your forearms. Just relax your feet. Relax your legs. Allow the knees to just face where it is natural. Some would have their knees facing towards the mat, some towards the side. It doesn't matter. Just follow where the body naturally ends up comfortably. And then take an inhale. And then slowly we're going to peel our head and our chest and our body off the mat. We're going to place our forearms in front of you. The elbows can be around that area under the shoulder, or it can move forward. Depends on how this feels for your body. Notice if there's any pain on the knees, in front of the hips, in the lower back. If there is, you can slowly come down or move your elbows away from you. Or if it is still not comfortable or pleasant, you can just lie down on your belly and rest your forehead on your forearms. How can you get the most out of this pose that aims to reverse the damage on the spine of constantly rounding and slouching? This pose which helps us improve our posture, doing that opposite bend, a nice back bend. Will it help if you place props under your elbow? It'll make you higher and a bit more intense. Will it help to place props under your forehead so you can rest? Try to relax your shoulders. Keep it away from the ears. Notice your breath. Notice the stretch in front of your abdominal area. Take an inhale, and we'll slowly remove the props, set them aside, And then gently lie down on our belly. Left ear rests on our forearms. And slowly try to raise the right leg up to the sides. We just rest and relax a bit. Now, can you take an inhale, and then can you slowly face towards the right side? Can you extend your left hand in front of you towards the left side? Lift the right arm up and try to bring your left hand on the right side as we come into a twist. Your left hand can be placed on top of the right knee. If the right knee is flying off the mat, you can grab a prop. It can be a bolster or a brick. And notice how this feels for the spine. Try to relax your neck. Try to relax the face. Notice your breath. Notice the sensation in your body. Notice if you need to adjust. You need to adjust the legs, the hips, the back. Twists are very healthy for the digestive organs as well as the tissues alongside the spine. Twists are one of the natural designs of spinal movement. Notice how we're able to stimulate the flow of energy throughout your body, through the forward folds, the twists, the back bends, and other movements that we will place our body, particularly our spine, into. Try to relax. Try to find softness. And instead of striving to attain a particular result, just try to soften, try to relax, and try to enjoy each moment that comes and goes. And notice and feel the life in your body. Notice and feel the signs of life around you, all the movement around you while you stay still, while you try to find stillness and rest. Feel the expansion. Feel the space. Feel the breath. Slowly, we're going to bring the right hand up and slowly place that right hand over to the left side. Slowly straighten the right leg. And we're going to come into our belly again. And then we're going to try to draw the left knee up to the sides. We're going to rest our right ear on your forearms. Slowly, we're going to face towards the left side as you extend your right hand over to that left side. Lift the left arm up. And slowly, we're going to transfer the left hand over to the left side. And then you'll gaze towards the ceiling or towards that left arm. And we'll rest here. Notice and feel the space on the whole left side of your body. Your right hand can be placed on top of the left knee. And if there's that wide gap, again, that space, you can try to grab your props. It can be 1 or 2 bricks or a pillow. And just feel and observe that tranquility of life within, how we're able to find stillness in a world full of movement. How we're able to ground, and how we're able to notice the small, fine details of our existence. Try to relax the mind. Try to let go of any attachments at this point. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Just stay still. Introduce softness to replace stiffness. Introduce relaxation to areas of tension. Breathe as much as you can and feel the expansion. Notice an improvement in your awareness of body, of your environment, and of overall life. Compare the breath to when we started. Just notice, just feel. Try to relax the muscles. Now we'll come out of this pose by gently, this time we're going to lift the left leg up. Place that left leg beside the right.
And we'll gently and slowly lie down on our back. And two options here. You can lie down with your legs extended, heels away from you, legs straight. Or if it feels good to bend your knees, kiss the knees together and step your feet wide apart. You can place your hands either beside you or one hand on top of the belly and one hand on top of the chest. And just notice your breath. Notice your body. Thankful for space. Thankful for time. Thankful for our breath, our body, life, and that awareness that would allow us to appreciate what we have and value all of these blessings. Slowly, please bend your knees, step the feet on the mat if you haven't yet. Try to see if you have blocks around you. Place them beside you, one or two blocks. Place the arms beside you. Take an inhale, and then we're going to place those blocks, one block or two blocks, under your sacrum, not touching any part of your spine. Make sure that it's in that area, that triangular shaped bone, supporting that area right above the buttocks. And then just extend your legs, slide the heels away from you, and bring the arms up overhead as we try to stretch the whole front of your body. You are in an inversion right now, a mild inversion that allows fresh oxygenated blood to flow into the brain, that massages your heart, that calms the mind. Being in this shape strengthens our lower back, stretches the area in front of your hips, reduces tightness, and gives that nice expansion throughout the fascial network in front of your body. Just try to find softness. Try to appreciate the support of the block. Try to feel the pull of gravity. And then bend the knees, step the feet on the mat. Can you bring the arms beside you? Breath will help us come out of this supported bridge pose. When you're ready, please take an inhale as you lift your hips up and slide the blocks to the sides. And as you exhale, we're going to rest our pelvis on the mat. Step the feet wide apart, kiss the knees together. We'll rest for a few moments in this constructive resting pose. When you're ready, can you take an inhale and can you lift your hips off the mat? And can you try to move your hips to the left side? Make sure that both of your buttocks are flat on the mat. That is an important component of this banana sana shape. And then straighten your legs to the lower right. Bring the arms up overhead. Right hand grabs the left wrist or the left elbow and points your arms towards the upper right. Notice and feel the stretch on the whole left side of your body. This is such a yummy stretch for the whole left side of your body. From the IT band to the sides of the abdominals, the side ribs, the armpits. Try to relax your face, try to relax your neck. You can gaze towards the ceiling or towards the left shoulder. And just relax. Just soften. We've moved your spine in all the directions that it was designed to move. Notice how this lateral side bend feels. The space that you're able to create on the left side of your body, the tension there, and the compression on the right side. My meditation teacher, Claire Robbie, shared before that when the mind is overwhelmed, it's important to do a brain dump, to release. Try to notice how it feels to destimulate our overstimulated brain, to try to replace any agitation with calmness, busyness with stillness. They say sometimes the best breaks, the best times to pause are when we are very, very busy, when our body and mind needs it most. Slowly take an inhale and we will gently come back to center. The head first, arms, shoulders. Place the hands beside you and gently bring the legs, the feet back to center. Take an inhale. Release and exhale. Can you bend your knees and hug the knees to the chest? And then can you step the feet on the mat? Take an inhale. And can you lift your hips to the right side? And then gently extend your legs to the lower left. Bring the arms up and overhead. Your left hand grabs the right wrist or the right elbow and points your arms to the upper left. Instead of coming into this banana-sana shape with intensity, try to come into this shape with relaxed softness. Gently find your edge as you stretch the right side of your body. Notice where you might be holding any unnecessary tension and just relax. It might be tension on the neck area. It might be addressed by shifting your gaze maybe towards the right armpit or towards the ceiling. Just relax. Please relax. Try to relax. We are our best selves when we are in our relaxed state. We think better, we're more creative, we're more compassionate and loving. Versus when we're very stressed and our mind is all over the place. As you take it easy on yourself, as you enjoy each moment and cherish life in each moment, you'll notice that you will naturally relax. The more you strive, the more you grasp for a particular result, the less relaxed you are. So just let go, just surrender. And for sure, the calmness, the serenity will come and envelope your body. We'll slowly come out of this pose, very, very gently. Bring our arms, our head, our shoulders back to center. followed by the legs. And then we're going to hug the knees to the chest. And we're going to prepare ourselves for our resting pose, our Savasana. You can put a pillow or a bolster under the knees as you straighten your legs. And then just rest your arms beside you and face the palms up into this, what we call a dead man's pose, wherein we allow the negative aspects of ourselves to pass away. We let go of the physical toxins, the mental toxins, and the emotional toxins. Free them away from our body so that we can rise up lighter, happier, stronger. So just release, let go, and take rest. Savasana. Slowly bring awareness back into your body. Feel the lightness. Feel the relaxation.
Feel the softness that you have cultivated. Can you take a deep breath? And then can you gently introduce movements to your fingers and toes? Can you gently rotate your ankles and wrists? Can you bring your arms up overhead? Bring the legs together, point the toes, and give yourself a nice long stretch. And then bend your knees and hug the knees to the chest. Do the opposite. Imagine you're a round hollow ball, light. Bring the left arm up and gently allow your knees to come down on the left side. Allow your spine to round. Use your left arm as your pillow. Enjoy this fetal position. A reminder that we don't suddenly jump out of bed after each moment of rest. We take care of our heart and our blood pressure. When you're ready, use your right hand and slowly push your body to come up. And we face front. We end how we started. Elongate the spine. Bring your hands together. Rub the palms vigorously. Create that heat. And then place your warm palms on top of your eyes, on top of your face. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Rub the palms together vigorously. Create that heat, that static energy. Place the palms on top of your eyes. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let's do that one last time. Rub the palms together. This time we're going to inhale and exhale through the nose. So place the palms on top of your eyes. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. You can place your palms together in heart center, or in front of the groin, or on top of the knees. Thank you all for allowing me to serve you. The light in me bows down to the light in you. And I wish you an abundance of health, wealth, happiness, peace, love, joy, all of the good things to flow into your hearts, into your bodies, into your homes. Please stay strong. Please take care. Namaste.